how much history really can be hidden behind a single name on a map. You know, a simple street sign, maybe a station name. Can it actually tell an epic story?
It's a good question.
Because today, we're taking a deep dive into Toneri, that's AP2, a fascinating district nestled in Adachi Ward, Tokyo. And honestly, it's a place that completely shatters expectations.
It really does.
Our mission on this deep dive is to peel back Toneri's surprising historical layers and pinpoint some truly unique hidden gems for you to maybe explore.
Yeah, find those little corners.
We're going to discover how a place that might seem, well, pretty ordinary at first glance, holds these incredible stories. We're talking ancient legends, feudal battles, heartbreaking love stories, and huge modern transformation.
And the most captivating part, I think, is that it all seems to start with the name itself.
Toneri.
Right, the name.
It's quite remarkable, actually. The name Toneri, it isn't just one single definition. It's more like a tapestry woven from multiple really captivating theories. Each one hints at a different era, a different cultural influence. So like layers of history in just the name.
Exactly. Almost like the district itself is an archaeological site, you know, each layer of its name revealing a deeper past.
Okay, so let's peel back that first layer then. What's the most direct meaning?
Well, the most direct interpretation of A refers to a low-ranking official. Someone who served emperors or royalty back in ancient Japan and China.
Huh. That's a pretty grand sort of imperial connection for a Tokyo district, isn't it?
It is, definitely. Connects Toneri way back to the heart of imperial power centuries ago. But then there's also the legend Saint Shotoku Taishi.
Oh, okay. One of Japan's most revered figures.
Right. And the story goes that he was traveling incognito, in disguise, and a commoner in this area who happened to be named Toneri.
Wait, the commoner was also named Toneri.
That's the legend. And this commoner recognized the saint's true identity. So Saint Shotoku Taishi was apparently so moved by this insight that he named the area Toneri in commemoration.
Wow, okay. That elevates the name to something almost mythical, right?
Completely. From court official to a saint's encounter. But the layers keep going.
There's more.
Oh, yeah. There's also a theory linking the name to a local warlord from the Sengoku period, you know, Japan's age of warring states.
Okay.
Specifically, the Toneri clan. They allegedly built Toneri Castle right there.
So, court official, saint's encounter, feudal lord.
Mm-hmm.
Quite the resume for one name.
Exactly. And it doesn't stop there.
What about the land itself? Does that play a part?
It might, yeah. Topographical clues suggest an origin from ancient Japanese words, like Ishain, meaning stony or barren land, and Iri for valley.
Ah, so put them together.
You could get something like Toneri, which might have just naturally evolved over time into Toneri. So this points to a more, well, grounded geographical origin, just describing the landscape.
Interesting. But I heard there's maybe an even more intriguing theory, maybe a bit controversial.
Yes, there is, the Ainu connection. It's this fascinating idea that Toneri could actually derive from Ainu words like tone for lake water and ri for highland.
Ainu. But wasn't there traditional territory much further north?
Primarily, yes. That's why the presence of Ainu place names this far south in the Kanto region is still a topic of real historical debate. It definitely adds another layer of intellectual intrigue, suggesting maybe a much deeper indigenous history.
So this whole tapestry of theories, what it really tells us is that Toneri isn't just some random spot on a map.
Not at all.
It's like a living archive. Each name theory is a different lens: imperial court, saints, warriors, landscape, maybe even indigenous whispers. It really makes you question the ordinary in every Tokyo district, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. It hints at a history far richer, far more complex than you might guess just passing through.
Okay, speaking of ancient legends, let's dive deeper into that Shotoku Taishi story. It's one of Toneri's oldest narratives, right?
Right, and it starts with that moment of recognition we mentioned. According to local records, this commoner, Toneri, saw through the saint's disguise. The legend says the area was then named in his honor.
And is there a place tied to this legend?
Yes. Ginshoji Temple, it's in the Iriya area nearby. This temple isn't just, telling the story, it actively preserves it. They have the Taishido Enji document there.
The actual document detailing the story.
That's right. It chronicles the whole visit. And get this, Gensho Shonin, the temple's founder, is believed to be a descendant of Saint Shotoku Taishi's personal envoy.
No way. So like a direct living lineage back to this ancient tale.
Exactly. It gives the story remarkable weight, doesn't it?
It really does. And I read the tradition still continues today.
It does. The Taishiko Memorial Services, those are specific Buddhist services for Saint Shotoku. They're still held 3 times a year, January, May, and September 22nd.
That's incredible. An 8th century legend that's not just a dusty scroll, but a living tradition. So if someone wanted to feel that history, Genshoji Temple sounds like the place.
Absolutely. It offers this unique chance to step right into an ancient legend. History you can feel through the traditions, the building itself, a powerful connection. It's definitely our first hidden gem.
It's amazing how one small area holds both a saint's blessing and, well, the echoes of fierce conflict. Because our journey through Toneri now takes us from that sacred legend to a much grittier past.
Yeah.
A battleground.
Yeah, Toneri Park. Today, it's this peaceful urban oasis, but it has a seriously dramatic history.
Right, the sprawling green space. It was once Toneri Castle, a key defensive garrison for Edo Castle.
That's right. Back in the Sengoku period, that age of warring states, this fortress was commanded by feudal lords Toneri Genta, Zeimon Tsunetada, and Toyama Tsunukichi.
And their story.
Yeah.
It didn't end well, did it?
No, it's quite tragic. They died heroically in the Second Battle of Kanadai, defending Edo Castle. It's a striking thought, really. The very ground where families picnic and kids play now was once, soaked in the sacrifices of samurai.
That image really sticks with you. Kids playing where samurai fought. But the park story didn't stop there, right? It kept transforming.
Oh, yeah. From a fortress, it was planned as a disaster prevention green space back in 1940. Then, during the war, it became vital farmland for food supplies. And after World War II, because of land reforms, the government had this really complex, long process to repurchase the land before it could finally open, even partially, in 1981.
So the park itself embodies resilience, constant change.
Definitely. So Toneri Park itself is our next essential discovery. When you visit, you can really feel that contrast, the fierce battleground past and the peaceful present. Just take a moment. Imagine those samurai.
It's such a powerful contrast. But Toneri Park isn't just dwelling on its past. It's also become a canvas for modern beauty, especially with this new event.
Ah, yes, the Flower and Light movement. That started recently, 2023.
Tell us about that. It sounds amazing.
It transforms the park into this stunning blue world. Huge nemophila flower beds, those little blue flowers, and then spectacular light-ups at night.
Wow. So walking through fields of blue flowers, maybe with a nemophila-themed ice cream.
You actually can. They have features like Toneri written out in flowers, these charming nemophila arches, illuminated fountains.
And the themed treats.
Yeah, during the event at the park's Yuhi Oka store, you can find nemophila soda, soft serve, even melon bread. It's this explosion of modern artistry and local flavor.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah.
And easy to get to.
Very. It's a metropolitan park right on the Nippori Toneri liner. Makes for a really convenient and beautiful trip, day or evening. So yeah, this Flower and Light movement is definitely another hidden gem within the park.
And just quickly, we found another little gem nearby for families. Toneri Ikiiki Park.
Oh, right. Ogre Park, as the locals call it.
Yeah. Apparently it has this huge, really impactful red ogre slide and other playground stuff with fairy tale themes. Sounds like a super fun, unique spot if you've got kids.
Definitely worth a look if you're in the area with family.
Okay, so next, our journey through Toneri unearths something quite different. A beautiful, but also sorrowful love story, etched right into the landscape.
Ah, the legend of Mohanagehime and Toneri Suwa Shrine.
Tell us about her.
Well, the tale speaks of Mohanagehime. She was a beautiful woman from a rich farming family. But after marrying into Toneri village, there was family strife, and she tragically drowned herself in the Mohanagawa River.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
It is. And her heartbroken husband apparently followed her soon after. The legend even says the river was named after her long, flowing hair, Mohanagawa.
Such a deeply human story. Love and loss.
And what's truly remarkable is how this manifests physically. To appease the lovers' souls, Toneri Suwa Shrine in Adachi Ward and Mohonaga Shrine over in Saitama Soka City were built on opposite banks of that river.
Opposite banks.
Yeah, and their main halls actually face each other. It creates this powerful, enduring image, the separated lovers eternally gazing across the water, like a silent vigil.
Wow, a living monument to their story. And there's more lore within the Toneri Shrine.
Yes, the couple cedar trees. Legend says these two cedars were once intertwined, growing together, but then the Manuma-dai Shinsui Canal was built, separating them, and afterwards, they both withered.
A parallel to the human tragedy. the land itself echoing the sorrow.
It really feels like that. And the shrine itself, Toneri Suwa Shrine, it's an artistic treasure. The main hall was built in 1836, and it's designated as an Adachi Ward tangible cultural property.
What kind of art are we talking about?
Exquisite carvings, dragons, lions, peonies, but also scenes from Japanese mythology, like Susanoo, the storm god, battling the giant serpent Yamata no Orochi, and Amaterasu, the sun goddess, emerging from the Amano Iwado cave. The art tells its own stories, adding layers to everything.
So for an experience steeped in romance, tragedy, and just stunning artistry, you really have to visit Toneri Suwa Shrine. It feels like stepping into a story that crosses time and even city borders.
Absolutely. It's a unique place.
Okay, so from that deeply human tale, Toneri also shows us how faith has anchored its community for centuries. Let's look at Toneri Hikawa Shrine.
Right. This shrine stands as a testament to really enduring local faith. It was founded way back in 1200 AD during the Kamakura period.
1200 AD. Wow.
Yeah. And initially, it served as the Sochinju, that's basically the guardian shrine not just for Toneri, but also for the nearby villages of Iria and Yuma. It was a spiritual center for a wider area.
But its role changed over time, like a lot of things in Toneri.
Exactly. After the Meiji-era administrative reforms, Iria and Yuma established their own guardian shrines. So Toneri Hikawa Shrine's role narrowed, focusing solely on Toneri Village. It's kind of a small example of how big national changes rippled down to impact local traditions.
Makes sense. But the shrine itself is still significant.
Oh, architecturally and artistically, it's incredible. The main hall is built entirely of Zokoba wood using this exceptional Masame craftsmanship.
Must see. What's that?
It's a technique that focuses on highlighting the beautiful, straight grain of the wood, highly prized in traditional Japanese building.
Yeah.
And the exterior has these intricate carvings depicting various Japanese myths.
So it's a place to appreciate not just the history of faith, but also amazing traditional craftsmanship.
Precisely. It offers this tangible connection to centuries of local faith and community, but it's also just a feast for the eyes. Another essential discovery.
Okay, so after traversing all these centuries, legends, battles, love stories, faith and fenestration, we land firmly in the modern age. And it seems one single development was the catalyst for Toneri's most recent dramatic transformation.
You mean the Nippori Toneri liner?
Exactly. This lifeline seems to have completely reshaped the district.
Its opening in 2008 was a huge deal, and quite an engineering marvel, too. They had a challenging construction, crossing the Sumida and Arakawa rivers, the capital expressway. It wasn't just a simple train line.
No, it sounds like it. And the impact.
Yeah.
It wasn't just about transport, was it?
Not at all. Think about it. This line fundamentally rewrote daily life for thousands. It transformed Toneri from what people called a traffic-isolated area into a really vibrant urban hub.
So new energy, new people.
Yeah, exactly. It attracted new residents, sparked economic restructuring. You saw new apartments, new shops popping up. It literally reconnected the area to the pulse of Tokyo.
And the practical benefits must have been huge.
Immense and immediate. Commute times dropped significantly, like getting to Hibiya went from maybe 50 minutes down to just 40. And residents saved, on average, around 6,000 yen a month on their commuter passes.
Wow. That really shows the power of infrastructure, doesn't it? Shrinking distances, opening up possibilities.
Absolutely. It transformed lives in very real ways.
So the Nippori Toneri liner itself, maybe focusing on Toneri Station and Minamadai Shinsuikon Station, that's our final hidden gem.
I think so. It's more than just transport. It's a symbol of modern progress, and it's literally the gateway to exploring all this rich history and the other gems we've talked about today. You really need it to access this incredible transformed district.
Well, there you have it. What an incredible journey into Toneri. It's just amazing how much is packed in there.
It really is.
From the enigmatic, multi-layered origins of its name, going all the way back to ancient court rolls, maybe even 80 whispers.
To the divine footsteps of Saint Shotoku Taishi and that living legacy preserved at Genshoji Temple.
Yeah, and then walking the ground of Toneri Park. Once a fierce battleground, now this peaceful oasis with those stunning flower and light shows.
And that poignant love story at Toneri Suwa Shrine, side by side with the centuries of faith anchored at Toneri Hikawa Shrine.
And finally, seeing how a modern marvel, the Nippori Toneri liner, pulled this historically rich area right into a vibrant future.
This deep dive, I think, it really shows how a place that seems ordinary on the surface can just be a treasure chest of profound human stories.
Yeah.
Stories of continuity, change, resilience, the enduring power of local identity, all coexisting in one district.
So we really encourage you to visit Toneri, experience its layered history for yourself. Maybe, become new storytellers for this unique part of Tokyo.
Yeah, discover your own connections.
Because when you take the time to look, when you do your own deep dive, history is often just right beneath your feet, waiting to be rediscovered. It reminds us that even the most unassuming places hold entire worlds within them.